quiet, please. Gosh, shh. Film's about to start.
Hello world, welcome to Drew's Reviews, and today's film will be discussing Karate Kid Legends, directed by Jonathan Entwistle. It follows a young martial artist who relocates to New York City, seeking to leave behind a painful past. As he navigates unfamiliar surroundings and forms new relationships, he finds himself drawn back into the world of martial arts. I was really looking forward to this. I'm not a huge fan of the Karate Kid franchise. I've seen the first couple original Karate Kids, and then my brother tried to get me to watch that horrible, awful show, and I couldn't do it. It was so bad. And then, of course, I watched the Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith version, which, in my opinion, I think that's the best version of Karate Kid.
That is not correct.
I do like the original a lot, but when I saw that one, I liked it a lot more. But just based off my experience with those films, I was looking forward to this movie. The trailers looked really dope. I thought the fighting looked really cool. It seemed like they weren't doing that shaky cam thing with this, which I really appreciate throughout all the Karate Kid entries. They really focused the camera on the fights instead of moving the camera all over the place and you can barely see anything. And from the trailers, it seemed like it was going to be the same thing, which it kind of was, but man, this is going to be a disappointing one. They just shot all the enthusiasm out of me for this franchise. I went into the theater ready to enjoy this film. I was trying to give it every chance I could. It seemed like it took inspiration from the show rather than the films. The show to me is awful. I don't understand how people watch that show, and there were a lot of similarities from the show to this film, which in the simplest way I could say, I did not have a great time with this. It was so bad, and the more I think about it, the more it just angers me.
Leave me alone!
The choices that the director made and whoever wrote this script, I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know how this movie got greenlit. The script was terrible. I mean, the story was so weak and it just had nothing to it. I felt nothing for any of these characters.
Oh, wow.
Even in the parts where they were being a little more lighthearted and funny, and it was some jokes here and there, but that's just due to the charm of Jackie Chan. I'll give a little credit to Ben Wang. He was serviceable. I didn't enjoy his performance as much as I thought I would. He could have given a little bit more, but then again, I don't know how any great actor could have made this film any better. There were some scenes that were just so bad, I physically closed my eyes and try and fight through what was going on, especially that scene in the elevator. But the funny parts did not make up for all the mistakes that were happening during this movie. Just on a technical standpoint, I know most people don't really care about this.
Yep.
But this is a big thing for me, and if you've seen my videos, I'm not the best editor in the world.
Oh, wow.
I understand how hard editing is. It really is tough. It takes long hours, patience, all of that. Really difficult to edit, understand it fully. But the editing in this film was so distracting to me. And it was just too many scenes where it undercut the story. Even with the montage, it was one of the weirdest montages I've ever seen. They put this conversation that I would think would be a little more dramatic, and they mixed it in with the montage of Ben Wong's character being trained, and it was just so weird to me. I didn't like it at all. And even earlier in the film, there was a lot of weird editing here and there. This felt like a TV movie. This did not need to be in theaters. It felt like they just took the show and put it on the big screen. It was so many things wrong with this, guys. I wanted to like this movie so bad. I was rooting for this movie, especially with Jackie Chan Chan and then Ralph Macchio reprising his role. Couldn't wait to see this. This was on my list of movies that I was actually excited for, and they just completely botched this film. They took an entire section of the film to focus on something that was a complete waste of time, and it had to do with boxing.
This is my Malibu Barbie doll that I got for Christmas this year. She comes with a hairbrush, a pocketbook, and 2 different dresses.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
It served nothing to the narrative. You could have took that entire section of the film out and it would not have changed anything. You could have gone so many different directions to make it more impactful, and they chose boxing. Pointless, and it just made the film even longer than it needed to be. I believe the movie came in about 1:34 or something like that. This movie felt like 2 hours, which is the worst thing when you come out of the theater and you feel mentally exhausted, and that's exactly how me and my wife felt. It did not feel like an hour and 34 minutes. It felt way over that. This movie stayed way past its due. They couldn't even make the main antagonist's motivations interesting. He was just a jerk because, and that's about as much as you get. Nothing of what he does makes any sense whatsoever. Like I've said before, mustache twirly.
I'm a bad guy and I drink bad guy coffee in the morning.
Like, it was so bad. Also, what a waste of talent. Ming-Na Wen is such a great actress, and they did nothing with the relationship between her and Ben Wong. It was also artificial. This whole movie just felt artificial. Everything was too clean and pristine. I didn't feel anything, and I wanted to. I wanted to enjoy my experience watching their relationship and everything, but it was just nothing. But more on the positive side, Jackie Chan was really good. He was more lighthearted, and I love watching him on screen. He's such a great actor and of course martial artist, so it's always fun watching him. And then him and Ralph Macchio, their dynamic was really good. I did like that part of it. I wish there was more of that. And then Sadie Stanley, she had one scene where I just felt it wasn't her fault. It was just the movie that she was in. I don't think anybody could have delivered those lines in that setting and make that scene better. But overall, I enjoyed her performance. She was very charming. I do hope to see her in something else. I feel like I've seen her before, but I'm not 100%.
Hold up!
Oh my god, side note, I just looked it up. She was the live action Kim Possible. Oof, Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof. Anyway, she was good in this film. Other than that, everybody else, even Ming-Na Wen, she's an amazing actress, but they just gave her absolutely nothing to work with, so we couldn't even get a good performance out of her. She was just there being the mom, and that was it. Very one note. It's really hard to stay positive about this movie. I don't know what to tell you. I did not enjoy my time with this, and I really wanted to. When I'm not looking forward to a movie and it's still bad, that's fine. You know, I wasn't that hyped for it anyway, so it's not a big deal. When I am actually excited for the film and it just completely lets me down, those are like the worst experiences. So not a lot of positives on this. Like, some of the fight choreography was really well done. Just the editing around it was weird. Like, the tournament part of it was very weird how they did it. I didn't like how they did it. I feel they could have made that way more intense, but it felt very Disney Channel. But besides that, the fight choreography was really well done. Oh, and it was nice seeing Wyatt Olaf in this film. I haven't seen him since It. Yeah, I don't know what more I can say about this, guys. It was a really bad experience in the theater this time, unfortunately. I'm gonna give Karate Kid Legends a 3 out of 10. Yeah, I know, it was rough. The only reason I didn't go any lower than that is because I did enjoy Jackie Chan. I did enjoy Ralph Macchio. Ben Wong was serviceable, but I hope to see him in something else, and I think he'll probably do a lot better with a meatier script. And then Sadie Stanley, like I said, I enjoyed her, and the fight choreography. So those are the things that kind of kept it from going any lower than that. But yeah, this is a bummer afternoon. Thank you for tuning in to my review of Karate Kid Legends. Please like, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what's your favorite Karate Kid film. I would love to hear your thoughts. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.